Okay, with number 15, we're going to be working with bearings on top of the law of cosine. So, a plane leaves airport A and travels 580 miles to airport B on a bearing. Okay, so these A and B are not going to be directly across from each other. They're on a bearing from one another. So it says a plane leaves airport A and travels east of north. So if I put A right here, I know I'm going to be going up and to the east. So that's in this direction. And that's where B is going to be. And it said my angle for my bearing was 34 degrees. Then the plane later leaves airport B and travels to an airport C 400 miles away on a bearing of 74 degrees east of south. So I'm going to do my due south. And again, we're going east, so it's going to be in this direction. And it says 74 degrees in that bearing. So this one's interesting because the bearing is inside of our triangle. Now, something I neglected to do was write down my side length. So this one was an 800 or 580 mile trip, and this one is a 400 mile trip. And then it says find the distance from A to C. So this is what we want to find. So we're given these little bearings, and it looks like we can find angle A. Angle A is going to be 90 minus 34. It's 56. But we don't know how big angle B is. We only know a part of it, and we don't know angle C. So what can we do to find this x from A to C? Well, we have a known ratio right here. And in order to find this side length, technically it's side length B, we'd have to find angle B to do the law of sine. But since we don't have angle B, we're going to have to find angle C instead and subtract. So I actually can get around using the law of cosines entirely. So I'm going to do 400 over sine of 56 equals 580 over sine of C. And I'm going to cross multiply and divide and do the inverse sign. And it says quit. Let me try it again. 580 times sine of 56 divided by 400. Oh, that's out of the domain of C. So apparently this scenario can't happen. Which is unfortunate. But the one on the test will work out. Okay, so what you need to take away from this is how we strategize to set up the problem. But if this were to happen on the test, it would just be easy and you put this scenario can't happen.